Morning, everyone. My name is Tessa Cowan, and this is my media kit presentation for my debut documentary film called Behind the Lens. For starters, I would just like to tell you guys a little bit about my debut film, Behind the Lens. It's an observational and discovery documentary utilizing the run and gun technique. For the film, we were essentially shadowing Emily Kelsall and her process making her debut documentary film, Hong-Chi and Me. We wanted to, in a sense, capture a less glamorous view of filmmaking and really delve into the behind the scenes work that goes into making a film, the pre-production and the production shoots. We wanted to capture something that would give humor to the audience, and we also just wanted to show the sheer determination and will that goes into making a film, because it is not easy and it's a long process. So we wanted to illustrate that. What you see here and the next few slides are some behind the scenes shots. This one was taken by Emily during our first day of shooting. We did an interview with Emily in her home in West Van, so you can see myself and my teammate Eli just setting up the scene to shoot Emily. As it says in the description here, another day, another interview. So this particular interview was taken at Capilano University with Emily during her pre-production process planning. So we just wanted to capture that for the film. And you can see again here Eli doing the setup for the sound. The production stills here were taken from two separate days. The first one here, as you can see, I'm standing on a table just capturing Emily and her team doing some pre-production planning. And then the second still here you see is when Emily was doing some shoots to plan out her animation scenes and some point of view shots. So myself and Eli were just capturing that. The two production shots you see here, the first one is just Eli after a long day of shooting at the school, and the second shot here was just us setting up some shots for Emily's shoot at one of the temples that we were going to when we were on the look for Hong-Chi in her film, that which we were shadowing. The next few slides here you will see are just of our very small crew. Unfortunately, we were down to 2 people, but where there's a will, there's a way. So here is my just short biography. I did the directing, camera work. I was also the producer and editor on the film. And our second crew member is Eli. He did the sound, key lighting, and grip for my film. For Behind the Lens, we used run and gun style of shooting. Again, it was a discovery and observational type of documentary, so we weren't always prepared or knowing what was kind of going to happen on the day-to-day of shoots. The film includes multiple interviews with Emily Kelsall, the director of her debut film, Hong-Chi and Me. In terms of equipment, we used one camera for all the shoots and a Mix Pre 6 for the sound. Usually we were sticking to natural lighting. There was only one interview in which we had the assistance of some LED lights. In terms of any production notes, there was a few. We had some unforeseen things come up before we started production and shooting. We unfortunately lost one of our teammates, so it was just down to myself and Eli for our crew. We also didn't have a driver for our shooting days, so we relied on public transportation. But we also had Emily and her team film with us for a couple of the bigger shoot days. So a big thank you to her as she was our driver for the bigger shoot days. The premiere of Behind the Lens will be at Capilano University, December the 14th, 2023, in the Boseth Theater. So please come and invite friends, family, and whoever would like to come and see our film. The Behind the Lens strategy for social media will include the film having its own Instagram page, which will be promoted by various more popular Instagram pages. The Behind the Lens film will also be available on such platforms as YouTube for viewing. And before its initial release, we will be adding some teaser like trailers through some reels on Instagram for people to see and get excited about the film. As you can see here, we have a few reviews from people from the film. Um, by Roger Deakins, it's a wonder that documentaries, like most films, can be accomplished with so many odds working against the teams, but when they do, they are truly a wonder. Behind the Lens is one such film. So I just want to say a big thank you to my teammate Eli for helping on the sound, lighting, and grip, and a big shout out and thank you to Emily and her team for allowing us to shadow their film. Very excited to see its debut. And this is the closing slide for our media kit presentation. Thank you.